không? Trời ơi, ngon mè. Vậy nhá. Đó được rồi, nếu mà nick này không roll nữa thì thôi. Thành công quá, thành công quá. Chủ ác đỏ hèn quen rồi. Không, nhưng mà điều kiện này được mà. Thật ngon mà.
Cá heo đã donate mua iPhone 13 5.000 đồng. Nghi
Thế
ngờ
nhá.
đây là người
Đó được
em
rồi,
sinh
nếu mà
đôi của
cảm ơn
Thắng.
cá heo
Có
nhá. Nếu
tên
mà
là
nick này không
Thua.
roll nữa thì thôi. Ê, sao lại thua? Thế thôi nhá, nick này không roll nữa đúng không? Đã thật đấy chứ. Rồi, đan này. Của Quốc Hào xong.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, traveler! Did you have a nightmare? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle? Just shake it off, Trap.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day.
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invite-
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right?
Perfect. Could I take a look? Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract... Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material from...
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon? Wait, but... Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part. All this time, Paimon has barely left the...
That's right. And as long as the Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us.
The most important? Really? That's right! Overcoming... Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natland!
It's less about volume and more about mental focus. But I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends. Otherwise, the traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two! Days, huh?
From what I've heard, even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them.
Exactly! We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We still have a long journey.
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best. This final battle is extremely important to me. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh!
It could be of course, that's...
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style. So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something... Oh,
There you are.
We made... Other than our plan almost falling through, the preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
well, if you have...
Details! Anyway, come on.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in! it's our fault for not telling you earlier. It'll be super fun! Plus, all our friends will be there. Yes, let's... Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler? Did you think of something? Huh? Is that okay? It's...
Well, but we might.
Then...
All of us, of course.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for...
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. Barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will...
Oh, yeah, Paimon can...
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens.
No need. I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but...
Then let's go together. Ugh, you're kidding. Another one? But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. Huh? You're here already? Archon? What?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. Oh, but...
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about Plus. You were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of basically, this whole thing. Yeah, Mika and the Traveler are in this together. Well, this is the
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can Sorry. I'm just... Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she...
Actually, there's something we have. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end, even though her body was at its breaking point. In her final moments, her thoughts were in gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you.
It's cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our...
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned something about a First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise.
I don't mind increasing the size. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by.
Yes, Coach!
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
I heard about your efforts. The Speaker's it's more effective to have a focused task force, and the Speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses. The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease...
Wow, that's so
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but...
I went to visit your parents, Chaska.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom... I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother's worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chas. In any case, they've...
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Show no mercy! Hup, return to the skies!
Nothing. We're just taking a look around. Oh, really?
That's a bit of an The fighting consumed all of Natlan.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we... So let me know if you need extra help, Kanichi. Understood.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
Full throttle!
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
What's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so... Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly. Wow, she...
Wait, now that you mention it... I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self. Brave, and I've never had a dream that felt so...
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too?
It wasn't just them. Some of the growing up, I never wanted things to be that way. But even...
The same thing happened to me. Io. Oh, right. Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle. So I set up a tent near his home so I could... I was so happy. In real life, Io is still... Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh,
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt she told me I felt like a completely different person. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. It was a dream. Nothing more. It's fine.
well, what about you, Traveler? Did...
You're kidding. The cap...
No, of course not.
maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's Dream...
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the Traveler saw the Captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be... If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else. I never knew you could make it this way. This formula's new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthred, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Eon-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlan.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the Traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrid then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrid's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Get to work! Let's ride!
Thank you so much for coming, everyone!
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off.
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels. Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something. Where was the Hal this whole time? What goes around comes around.
Well, I guess I should head out too.
It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment.
Woo, let's go! Help! Someone save me!
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh, yeah. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage. I slept so well that night and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, I've learned so much from you. But I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! I really look up to... All right, let's... Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it? Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back during the battle. Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing it. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial... Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. I don't like conflict or violence. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion. But sometimes, now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. This will all be up. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon. Actually, I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like, and now that day is just...
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there. Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom.
Hello!
Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh?
Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the battle.
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend our tribe. Io's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps or eats. All he wants to do is look for them. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere, but there's no bringing them back. Hey, Io. It's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite, and it's still warm. Want some? Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Huh?
What's abyssal?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. Even it can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. It's really...
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't...
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was...
It's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the word...
Okay, but just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a saurian.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
You're okay? Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You... Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, I won't nag you. Just don't overdo it. Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Io. Could you share some of that medicine with me?
I want... Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just... But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this it makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my... Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so talented.
Really? So, thank you. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, We're here. That was quite the trek. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready.
We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonin first.
Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye!
When you think about it, our journey in Natland feels like it just started and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to add them to... All right, time to go check on our...
It's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
You knew about that?
Of course. Everyone in Natlan is rooting for you. Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when... Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way. I told Shilonan if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. Besides, I knew it was a joke. But we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response.
Uh,
Well, anyway, I have something more.
Wow, it's your 8th.
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
A light to guide us through the darkness, like the stars or the moon. It's a perfect fit.
Amazing. Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during her journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck,
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail.
well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail.
Okay.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But we need to make sure the name has accepted you.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens.
So you're saying it's still too early? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no...
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom. But now we must make sure that it will... Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that...
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite...
Barbecue.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Is something on your mind, Sweet Lolly?
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age, but the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel, and the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you. And thank you.
All right, I'm ready. Oh.
No, not at all! Sweet Lolly just ate too much.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on, let's run the final test. All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the... This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about...
Oh yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the... Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But you need to tell me if either of us notices something off the Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take... Shilonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is beautiful!
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. It looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuation. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is...
Wait, look, something's coming!
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although there shouldn't be this many.
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed.
Got it!
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley line. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly.
Please, take me back. I cannot...
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom? That's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Aurora. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't...
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls... That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world.
Yeah, we should try to save...
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Citlali. I finally had...
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle, your tribe was...
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my... Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground, but people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose. That's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to team Elko again, but the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan? How could that happen?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose. I can promise you that.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the night... Give me some time.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natland.
This feeling.
Looks like the—
Thank you. Thank you so much. People.
That's a—
If I may, what about the others?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. Let this land bear witness to my final. From now on, may every soul in Natland find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon the—
Thank you. People like you are the true heroes. Goodbye.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve?
Trials? Adventuring is right up my alley.
Home? Here? She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. Home.
We're sorry. If there...
She's at her limit. Just getting here has...
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means its door—
I fought my entire life.
I'm sorry. The lane lines are overwhelmed, and...
Why? Me? Who am I? Does it even matter?
Of course you matter! Wait!
absolute helplessness. That I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The night. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night.
Seat Lolly.
What a beautiful name. Dazzling. Just like the star.
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died. I can still try.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The Abyss is corrupting him!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation worse.
I know. If we were just a little quicker. But it's too late.
Oh no!
Their souls are still intact.
Hold on! Is that?
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grand... Well, it all makes sense.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time?
From what Kachina said, it's been a... But now that he seems...
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such... But whenever his grandparent... I think it's a song for...
That's amazing! Io can finally... Still, it's not like the...
No. Their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them?
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should...
I don't want to leave them.
What fate? You mean like the other?
Yes. They will gradually fade away, but that is their choice. For the next few days, at least.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the pyro...
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
What dream?
Oh yeah! You said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. Maybe, but it's impossible for Conrians to enter the... Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the impossible.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines of other nations. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange is going on.
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain...
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth. Reality...
I just... wish I could have done more.
Hey, don't apologize.
I guess you're right.
It's just another reason why this battle is... Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people, and then... the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering... The day of the final battle is here. You can do it, Traveler.
Coming!
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
don't think I'll ever forget this day.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment,
Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Judging by the confident look on your...
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
To Miney.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it...
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon. As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Waiab entrust to her a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. To Miney. That is her name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope.
To Miney.
hope. After all these endless years of fighting,
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the ode up for generations we have lived on this land. Following in the footsteps of our... We all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, this glory is one we share. It For Natlan! For Natlan! Our suffering will not soon be forgotten. But there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory!
No one fights alone!
To battle! We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, but still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words. True, come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the... Are you ready, Traveler? All right. Before we face our fight, I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Our final enemy has a core that possesses Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go... All right, all of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage. No one fights...
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Paimon still remembers her prom. Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the... Always. You're not in this alone.
Everything feels familiar.
Rise with the flood! Wrath from the sky! Rev the engine! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them.
yeah, I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But if the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you set your mind to something, I really wanted to help you in this era. But an ordinary person, back then, I said I'd come find you one day. But
You didn't fail.
wait, then the paper frog I made?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well.
I'm so glad. 500 years.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though?
Yeah.
Oh well. It's been a long time. And it's not, but I lived a really happy life. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world that you never took time for yourself either. Did you, sis?
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. In the end, the method you used to transcend time.
I know that.
All right. I need to.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
Strike a pose! Don't worry, we're here to help.
Call on your benevolence to heal our hero.
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
Let's run! Bullseye! Locked on!
Coming in.
Burn it down!
Get to work!
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I didn't know I could do that. Hello, Miss Traveler. You remember Tlasoli, right? She's my mom. I saw her in a dream. And to pick up all those people who lost their memories.
Nachka told me all about what happened. And this was even though we can't undo our mistakes.
I had a good talk with my mom in that dream. And my mom made a lot of terrible...
You're a very talented person, Nichka. I'm sorry your life was cut so short.
It's okay. Good luck, traveler.
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off. We got to see each other in a dream. The square makes it possible. It pains me. Mualani.
It's you! I knew you would come.
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. I could barely hold. Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now?
More importantly, after everything, it's all thanks to you and Sitlali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be...
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a... Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me!
I've got your back!
Bullseye! Yes! Coco, we made it! Come on, time to teach them a lesson. One of Flower Feather Clan's top adventurers! Let's show them what we're made of! Whoa, you're as strong as ever!
Huh. Who are these two?
You said it, not me. Everyone here's amazing. We all have our own journey, and we need to. But right now, it's safe to say we're doing.
Definitely.
Then let's go. We're all. I know your guide fairy and little one couldn't join you here, but I'm sure they're still with you in spirit.
That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're not from Natlan, are you?
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't accept Outlander.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll.
So you're him, but also not him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the... It was in fragmented memories of my life. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel.
You try...
I will stop at nothing. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile. So I must protect his edge. That is what the glory of Conria means to me.
I do. I have my reasons, as do all. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemies, but don't worry. All this.
You will become the hero of a. You're a special one, traveler.
The light will continue to guide your way through the endless darkness. Go now, for Natlan, and for all who lost their. This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation.
Hey, traveler. It needs some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to go now. Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all the. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want. Yeah, I'm really glad she fulfilled her all those years of work. Anyway, that was enough for me. Back to the natural order of things. Worry. All right, enough about that. I would say our nation's future is. Go now, traveler.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Let my people light up your path. Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance!
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within! I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the hope is spent, night will return. Failure. 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 Failure.
Upgrade to Natlan's future!
You are loyal to the wrong master. I fight on! Too late. It is too late.
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Watch out, Traveler!
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Face your fate.
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction...
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine. You've destroyed this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear?
Ah!
We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued, time after time. My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return.
Light of the blazing sun!
works!
Become the servant of the earth. Kneel before me.
I bring forth the faith of the 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon our
Accursed
heroes.
angels, vanished clean. You should have long since been.
We need to purify the totem poles.
Her soul is noble and pure. Hero is just her starting point.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain? Switching gears.
No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
I wish to soar with her and see the world beyond the sky.
You toil in vain, and your blood.
Burn through the endless night!
Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire her wisdom. How she always lives in the moment.
Being her friend makes me so happy!
Enough, you foolish pests!
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Because that's what it means to be best friends.
There's a faster way.
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal in that case, just get some rest and enjoy.
That means there's officially nothing to worry. You won! You and Paimon knew you could do it! The Abyss is no match for you!
Welcome back, great hero.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story, I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first...
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you.
But the most important, you came up with a rescue plan? Well,
Couldn't have said it better,
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process.
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say it again right now. Being your friend?
Good one, Ku.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling, Travel? Great. The preparations for your celebration
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means it's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost...
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time.
True, but given the Traveler, let's head to the center of the stadium and I'll announce the honor to...
Ooh, then I'm...
Wait, slow down, Moika. If this ceremony...
What's the... Let's go. Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. Her ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Natlan. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to bring back the Fallen. We fought for a singular purpose, peace. And now, it has been achieved. The funeral to commemorate the Fallen will be held on a later day. In the meantime, our hero will embark on a parade of blessings. Let us send her off with a round of applause and show her the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right!
Go on. This is your moment. You should savor it. Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, we finally have a chance to restore the Night Kingdom. I'll take care of that.
Okay, we'll look forward to good news.
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please...
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors, Chaska.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly!
Well, both in a personal capacity and as a representative of... May your flame forever burn, pure and...
With us by your side, you'll never fight alone.
Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way!
Step this way for a sec.
Over here! Over here!
Can I take a picture of you, please?
Great hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get it. You don't mind indulge?
Wow. Look at all the... That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is the parade of blessings will continue in that direction.
Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more?
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot of people waiting.
It's okay. One is enough. One is more than enough.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Natlan.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone. Huh? Aww. We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your participation and your understanding, everyone.
Wow. Everyone's so enthusiastic. I bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos. All right, I'll...
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too!
Woohoo! It's the great hero! Quick, get ready.
Line up, everyone. Single...
Thank you.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph? All right, last one. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message behind Tumaini.
Every ancient name has a story behind it and comes with a certain mantra. Usually, the Wayab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream. But yours is still unknown to us.
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when they appeared? But, where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
That was beautiful!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by...
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. Truly legendary.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
Wow, you're here too! Look, they're dancing!
Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come dance with us!
Oh, what do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? All right, Paimon's always willing to try something.
Hey, not bad.
Let's hear it for our hero.
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the traveler up. Woohoo! Yeah!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one travel. You deserve it, of course, considering the risk.
Traveler, Paimon. Finally.
See, Molly!
Never mind that. I have something important. I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as, but I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to. Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's
What? Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this?
No. The disaster is over. That's why I came to find you. Where is Mawika right now?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be...
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is simpler than reconstructing them entirely, but...
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines, but...
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. My point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to. Mawika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else she must think the outcome of her death. The moment Mawika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment. That means Mawika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something in return.
Then let's get going! Where do you think she...
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years have nearly no mentions of her.
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. That means he's met her before! Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City? The one they call... Ochkanatlan?
It's very likely. After all, Ochkanatlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city. It's...
Alright, then let's head over...
It's not easy to get there, so follow...
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the Ruler of Death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way! We're almost there!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Moika, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your death. And with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet its end.
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for 500... No. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan, but its power remains in worlds beyond Tevat. Tremendous and unyielding. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now, but it remains Natlan's strongest defense.
So, you're planning—
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era, a chance to see all my plans to completion. And now—
I respect your decision, Mawika. But this method requires an immense sacrifice. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire—
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. Future Pyro-Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan—
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this—
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But it also chained our people to an inescapable— Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than a desperate struggle. A new future deserves a new meaning.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do? In my eyes, Mawika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natlan among countless others. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, the people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it can. For that reason, I must see my duty.
But what about you, Mawika? Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future.
I shall accept Mawika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very— Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, What What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements,
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first, no matter who the human may be.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing.
Wait.
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you, he can—
Malwika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, but like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And you created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end, but death is the end I have been trying to reach all along.
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past—
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you— It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability to sense their presence. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlan—
And you want to—
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the—
He expressed this to me, and I agree. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of—
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I know.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hate. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord.
Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
The captain, he...
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain...
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with...
Even so, please, his long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years. Or how much...
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about...
It's probably due to the voice. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony, but I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death, in the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the heavenly principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original... But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, that unique quality is precisely what drew the...
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But he fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility. I, too, recognized the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land, but for the... In the eyes of the heavenly principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible.
Thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. Do you remember? How many years of life are enough? 10. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift, and I am...
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans. Creators of...
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So... this was the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world in the process.
He was an outstanding... He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. But for now, let us pay our... To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory. but I still wanted to write a short letter to tell you about the situation after the war. After countless partings and farewells, Natlan has finally entered an era of peace. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase our cultural legacy is not rooted in our with the restoration of the Night Kingdom. Our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sight. I'm sure many, and although our battle scars will fade, when a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I miss you. I actually got the chance to finish this paint, and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell.
Let's ride! We are gathered here today to bid farewell to... This struggle has caused us profound pain, but through it all, even the tiniest of sparks can unite. They lit our way forward, and when our homeland is revived, and life blooms again, it is just as our poem described. We are the inheritors of memory and those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration. Our heroes here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the Heavenly Principles, and it's only with their protection that Teyvat is able to nurture all forms of life. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, Isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral. Still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked the Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But since this is the final Gnosis, perhaps the replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Ancient Moon's remnants. The Doctor, a mysterious power? The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the sick. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select some. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once. Thank you for the respect. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle.
Well, all right, now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty.
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center. The first is a warrior of great strength. More importantly, the traveler is...
Yeah, she's so... Hey, just let him finish. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel. His goal was to give them a home, and with that, the third hero is none other than our current. Not only is she a powerful and with the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this... Under her guidance, Kachina Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Hermione became known by all. In the beginning, there was dark until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled. The traveler fought for life. The captain fought for death. And our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't let that be the end!
Sounds like you...
I loved it! This is the best, yeah! And Hermione is the coolest!
Hey, it's supposed to be my... No, it's my...
No, it's my turn! So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun! What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be... Alrighty then! Let's go, Paimon! It's quite a crowd over there.
Hi everyone. I'm Sansa, and I'm a...
All goes quiet on Starsnatch Cliff. High in the trees. No whiff of the wind. No sign of the birds. No flapping of wings. Then it goes... Pause!
Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm making a complete mess of this. I didn't get to...
The 40s.
Yep. I rehearsed this 100 times to try and perfect my performance. I really thought...
Right. Actually, the Traveler here has loads of experience. And, Paimon can give...
Aww.
Just... Whoa. This is...
well, I'm all ears.
Paimon never knew being a... And still, his
Venti!
Ah! Don't deaf Well...
Oh, what?
So it must have been a cat...
I can help too, Venti. And, sorry. I know I should... Wow! Really?
Huh?
I guess I just... Let me think. Maybe it was a sense of yearning. Back when my parents forced me to stay in my room and study, I'd always hear this book, his wonderful melodies and beautiful voice. Yeah, that... But I get so nervous when I'm performing in front of a crowd. I try to mitigate... What?
Exactly.
So,
In that case,
That was my first ever successful Once the music started, it felt like The
audience definitely felt it too. Look, even that cat came to check.
Oh, charcoal!
What was that in its...
Charcoal! You've helped me so much. I feel bad that
Like
I can hardly... I can't offer... Oh!